So you have the command prompt running in this folder.
Yeah, I have the.
Okay, and type here Java C and press enter.
Pardon?
Type Java C and press enter. You can see here on my screen. Java compiler it is, Java C. So are you getting something on the screen, Srivatsan?
No, I don't have like showing not recognized as an internal external command.
Okay, fine. That means you don't have the Java, or you don't have the setting done to your system. Fine. So what you need to do is first check whether Java is there. So open your Windows Explorer, generally in C drive, under the program files, you will have Java folder. In C program files Java, you will have Java installed, like for example like this. I have here JDK 1.7055.
It is not there.
Nothing is there.
Not there.
In the program files there is no Java folder.
Nothing.
There are two program files. Both you checked?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Then you need to download the JDK. Go to Google and search.
I'm sorry. 1 second. So I went into the program file 86. There I'm having Java. In that I'm seeing JRE 1.8 .0 underscore 0 underscore 40.
That is JRE. You need to have JDK. That is development kit. JRE is Java runtime environment.
Okay.
We'll be looking at it in detail. But JDK is what you require for development. Okay, you'll have something like this JRE,
Okay.
which is only for runtime. But JDK you need for development. Java development kit it is.
Okay.
So you can go to Google and search for Java JDK download. Okay, it is in Oracle. You can see here Java SE downloads. Okay, so you can see here. So what I would prefer is use Java JDK 1.7. So search for 1.7. You can find here 1.7. You can find here. Java, 1 second. The complete archive will be there. Search for archive downloads. You can see the entire list here. Okay, in that, depending on your operating system, Windows 86 and Windows 64, two are there. If you have a 64-bit system, use the 64 version. If you have 86, there is a 32-bit system, take the Windows 86 exe file you have to download. You need to accept that, accept license agreement. Okay, accept the license agreement and select the version you require, that is Windows 64 if it is 64-bit system, if it is 32-bit system 86. Okay, Srivasan?
I went into the download. I'm seeing that Java SE development kit 7 downloads in the public update or implemented.
Look at my screen. You can see the link there. I'll paste the link. I'll paste the link in your chat. I paste the link in your chat, and you go to kit 7U79. It is coming. See, if you just scroll down, you can see it.
7U79. Right?
One of the versions, yeah. Any one you take, and accept the. This is the development kit. Java SC development kit 7U79, and click on the accept license agreement. Then go to the last option, Windows 86 or Windows 64. Depending, mostly it will be 64 only your machine. Just check your machine is 64-bit, and then download the appropriate versions of the JDK.
Yeah, I'm having Windows 64 only.
Okay, then download the last one, JDK 7U79 Windows into 64.exe. Around 140 MB is there.
It's asking for sign in. Can I give it or?
Yeah, Oracle sign in. They'll ask. It'll ask you.
No, but
Oracle wants
it's asking for user.
I think you have to register or something. Once you have to register.
So I need to create an account.
Yeah. Oracle needs it. Yes. Create account is easy. You can use your email ID as username and then create a password, and you can download that. Okay, Sarthak, you have Eclipse in your system?
No, sir. I have Android Studio. Android Studio.
Which one?
Android Studio.
No, for Java you don't have Eclipse or something?
Need to install right.
Not today, it's okay. So you're able to get that, Sivasan?
I'm just creating that.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Eclipse IDE for Java EE developers. Under that you can see 32-bit and 64-bit Windows. Whichever you require, you can download. Okay. This you can later do because this will slow down your system. Just keep that link in mind. Okay, so we have JDK 1.7.0 underscore 79, you said, right? Okay. Hello?
yes.
Okay, now close your command prompt. Okay, go to that folder, go to your other folder where you are working, training folder. again open the command prompt cmd, okay, and just check again java c. Okay, you may not see this again. Are you still not seeing this screen?
One second.
Go to the training folder, again open the command prompt, and again check java c.
No, it is not.
It's still not showing, right?
Yeah, I could not able to.
Okay.
I am into the C program Java, and I just clicked Java C.
No,
It's,
your
Java C.
working folder will be somewhere else. Don't go to C. Keep your working folder separate. Okay, my working folder, as you see, is in G drive. Okay, don't mix up the JDK and the working folder. Working folder should be elsewhere. Okay, open anywhere in G drive or E drive, wherever. Create a folder, training. Under that you can use this command prompt. Okay, but the point is that you don't have Java C running even now, correct?
I couldn't able to follow you. Like I was about to say that I could not able to see the Java C, the command prompt. That's what I was saying.
Correct. That's okay. You're not able to see. Okay, that is because your system doesn't know about it. Fine. Now, what I'm saying is, don't use that same folder as the JDK. JDK is separate. See, I'm showing you in my screen. JDK is in C drive. You can see here. JDK is in C drive, whereas my working folder is in G drive. Keep it separate. Don't mix up the thing, right? Don't mix up the.
Okay, you mean to say that?
Yeah, you're going to work elsewhere.
So you mean to say that I need to open.
Create a folder, yes, somewhere else. Okay, because C drive you should not use C drive like that, because there is OS is using that C drive. So leave the OS to itself, right? So create a folder elsewhere in, say, G drive, E drive, D drive, or wherever, and make that your folder, working folder. You can see in my screen. I have used it somewhere else. It's your wish, wherever you want to create. Okay?
Okay. So
now close your command prompt, because it's not working. Close the command prompt. Okay? And now go to the start. Okay? Follow me closely. And here you type environment, env. And you can see edit system environment variables. Are you able to see that? Start env. Are you able to see that? Yeah, env, edit system environment variables. Click on that.
Okay.
You'll see this pop-up window where you have a button environment variables. Click on that. It will open one more pop-up window, and below you can see system variables. There are a lot of system variables here. You may not have everything what I am having, but you need to put one by one everything in this. Okay, what you need is Java_home. You can see my screen in capital letters, Java_home. Just type J. Click inside that window and type J. It may not be there.
Yeah,
it is not there.
Being that Java data Java_Java path is there.
Okay. Java_home is what you require. So create one. Click on new. It is in the bottom window, not the top one. System variables. The bottom window. Click on new. Okay, and type Java_home as a variable name in capital letters. Java_home. home, and below you have to paste that path of your JDK. Okay, go and copy the JDK path. This is your JDK path. C program file Java JDK 1.7.0 underscore 79. Copy that. Okay, and put it in the path. And say OK. Again. Have you done that? Say OK. And again, you did it.
Okay.
Done, eh? Now are you able to see the Java underscore home inside that system variables window?
Yes.
Yeah, so you can see my screen. Java underscore home, C program file Java JDK 1.7.0 underscore 79, which you have. Okay. Now again, you need to search for path. Just type P, it will go to path. Okay.
Path is there.
Path is there. Edit it. Be very careful. Don't delete anything. This is your path. Yeah. Just don't delete anything now. This is variable value. Variable name is path, and the variable value will have lots of things. Okay. Don't delete anything. Go to the beginning of this. Hit home button or use the arrow button. Go to the starting point of this.
Okay.
Okay. And here type this one. Type percent caps Java underscore home percent backslash lowercase bin. Percent capital letters Java underscore home percent backslash lowercase, remove the caps, and bin, bin, semicolon.
We couldn't able to follow you. I click on the edit option.
Okay.
And I
went to the home of that, beginning of that.
Okay.
And you need to type this. Wait, I'll copy
so
it.
Between
I'll type it and paste it here. It'll look like this. Okay. I have lots of paths. I don't know how much you will have. So I have put this. See, I have put this in the beginning of that. Okay, remove this. See what I have done? I have put percent Java underscore home percent backslash lowercase bin. Are you able to see in my screen? This is what is required.
See, when I click on, okay. So, actually, in my case, the bin is coming at the end.
Yeah, yours is I think Windows 8, correct?
Yes, Windows 8. Bin is coming at the end. Actually.
Push it upwards. There is a button there, up, up, up. It's okay, you can add anywhere, but push it up. There is one button there, na? Where it says move up. In your case, each is coming.
In Notepad.
Yeah, don't copy it in Notepad. Just for only for demonstrating, I put it in Notepad. But actually, you should put it here in the beginning. What you see on the screen, in the beginning, this should come. Java underscore bin. Like this, you should come.
One second. Can you show that one? I'll type it.
Yeah, just see my screen. Java underscore home between percentages.
Java underscore home.
There is percentage also should be there. Percentage Java underscore home percentage backslash bin and then semicolon. Semicolon is a separator. In your case, that semicolon may not be there because each is independent.
So I should copy the bin also, right?
No. What I want, you already done Java underscore home, correct?
Correct.
You already created one variable called Java underscore home,
Yes.
which is not having bin.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling. Like I should copy the bin also from the edit, and I put it in the and I need to move to the front.
No. Don't copy from the address anymore now. You already did Java underscore home, okay, which is having the base of the root of the JDK, home of the JDK. Correct?
Okay.
I'll show you again. See here you're already having the base, that is the root of the JDK, correct? Look at my screen.
Okay.
Java underscore is having up to the root of the JDK, correct? Now after editing path, you will be adding one more, correct? Where you'll put in the beginning percentage Java underscore home backslash bin semicolon, or in your case no semicolon. So this bin you have to type it out, type it in, just type it in, no need to copy. Percentage Java underscore home percentage backslash bin. Or if you want, you can copy the entire thing, no problem. See, you can copy the entire thing. If you want to do that, you can do this. Go to bin, okay, copy the entire path, okay. That way also you can add in the beginning of this and semicolon. See, look at my screen now. I copied the entire path. Instead of Java underscore home, I put the entire path also. That is also fine, no problem.
So what I did is like, so I went to the path and I given edit, and there I given percentage Java underscore home percentage slash bin semicolon. That's it.
Correct. It's a backslash bin, right? But in your case, you are seeing multiple, right? There are many paths in the same window. It's not in a continuous line the way I have showed you, correct?
Yes.
And in the end, it is coming, right?
And also bin BINN.
No, it is bin, bin.
Okay, one second.
It's backslash bin, not front slash.
So this is how it look like for me. Are you able to see that?
Just ping in the chat.
Just now I pinged you.
No, I didn't get it till now. It has not reached yet.
Are you able to see me?
Okay, now I can see. 1 second. In the beginning, you have put bin. C program. Yeah, I think it will work. Yeah. Should work.
Okay.
Okay, now let us just test it. Okay, we'll test it like this. Once you've done everything.
And shall I put OK for?
Okay for all. Everything okay. Fine. Now go to your working folder again. Again open command prompt. CMD. Enter. You will get this console. And now you type and see Java C. Now are you getting it?
So I should check it in my command prompt, or I should check it in the.
Command prompt. Open the command prompt again. Close the
working
command.
folder.
Any folder, any working folder. Go to any folder in your system.
Got it.
Now are you getting it?
I got it now.
Now it's coming. Okay.
Yes, yes. I
One
got
more
it.
thing you need to test now. Java and space minus version. Java space minus version. It will show you the version of Java you are working with. Is it coming correctly? Java
Yes,
version
it shows
1.079.
Yes, it's coming.
Perfect, perfect. Now you are ready to work with Java. Okay. Okay. So let me show you what exactly is Java first. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
I opened a PowerPoint presentation. Is it visible now?
Yeah, I'm able to see.
Yeah. So, what is Java?
Java is a programming language.
Yeah. What Sarthak is telling is Java is a programming language. You can speak up. Yes. He's also listening.
Object-oriented programming language.
Yeah, yeah. So what Sarthak just now told is Java is a object-oriented programming language. You also are aware of that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's a programming language. It is object-oriented. So what is object-oriented? What are the features? Anything you can give? What are the features of object-oriented programming language?
It is platform independent.
Object-oriented is not platform independent. C++ is also object-oriented, but that is not platform independent. Okay. So object-oriented means it has some features. Any idea, Srivasan?
All the classes are in the form of objects.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, you have an idea? What are the features of object-oriented programming language?
something like class.
Yeah, that is how you represent it. Sarthak also told me that classes are represented as object, but that is not the feature of, what is the feature of that? Now when I say feature of a scooter, it moves. Correct? Car, it moves. Food, it is to be eaten, right? So those are features of the object. Now, what it has something called, he also mentioned that it's platform independent. Okay, this is a feature of Java. It is not a feature of all the Java object-oriented programming languages. So platform independence is specifically for Java. That means write once, run anywhere. Okay, how it is done, we'll see. Okay, syntax is similar to C++ and used in network programming. Fine. So main things about Java you're seeing. Now coming to object-oriented programming. Involves using objects to execute a given task, as you said, Sarthak. Okay, we are using objects to execute a given task. We don't do directly anything. We don't write the code like you write in C language. Okay, it's all pre-written code. It's already packed into entities called classes in Java, and we make objects out of those classes and use those objects to do our job. So that's what you mentioned here. Objects are created from classes which have data structures called fields and operations on them through methods. A comparison would be a television set, which is an object to watch a video program. Okay, I will share this PPT with you, so don't worry about this. Okay, all we have to do is to switch it on and change the channel through a remote control. Make sense? You would like to see a program on television, we are not interested in how it works. So switch it on and change the channel. They give you a remote control for that. That's it. Job done. All the circuits and electronic devices involved are hidden or encapsulated within the television set. Okay. Now, object-oriented programming in Java. Fine. This is the idea behind it. But before going into this, let us do one small example. Okay. Go to your folder, the working folder, whatever you have created, and you have this command prompt open, correct? Both of you. Okay, Srivasthan?
Yeah, I'm having a command prompt.
Yeah, you are in the working folder and you need to create a Java file here. So, the code is written in a .java file. Okay, so I'll simply use a notepad. Are you getting this? NOTEPAD space, your name you can type, .java. Type that, notepad, your name, .java, your name starting with capital letter. Okay, yes, you say.
So,
It will ask you whether you want to create one. Do you want to create a new file? Yes. Okay. The code is written in a file called something.java. So inside you have to write a code, public class, the same name as the file name, open curly brace and close it. Okay, the name of the class should start with a capital letter. It is not compulsory, but it is like your road rule. You should not enter into no entry lane. You should not drive on the footpath and so on. Something like that. It's a rule of, we call it coding standards. Java coding standard says that all the classes should start with an uppercase.
so you mean to say that class, the file name should be, it should start with the uppercase?
Correct.
You mean to say that
Correct.
Sarthak or
Yeah, your name, whatever you have used. So if you see dir here, dir and see press enter, you can see the name here, sarthak.java, whatever you have entered. It is having lowercase or uppercase, you can correct it if you want. dir.
So the class names always should start with the capital letter.
That is a coding standard. Okay.
Okay.
So you can rename it. You didn't close it.
I need to close it, sir.
Close this.
Surinder, like how can I move from C folder to
Sorry?
so I need to create a working folder in ePrompt. Okay. So I'm currently in the C prompt here in the command prompt. So I need to move to the E folder. So how can I go?
Type E and colon.
Pardon?
E colon enter. and then if you want to change the directory, cd space directory name. Copy paste the whole path. Then see what's then? Created a?
Yeah, I created a folder and I able to create a note. I am able to do that.
Yeah. So you open that notepad with the class and all that. It should be named as
I'm able to
dot
do
Java. And if you have done that, if you type dir, you can see the files also. dir, in my case, it is S starting with S. So in the folder I can see that S capital whatever. So once you've done this, in the public class, your class name, you create a method called public static void main, in bracket string args. Close the parenthesis, open the brace and close the brace. Okay, have you done that? Public class, your class name, inside that public static void main, in the parenthesis string S capital, square brackets, open close, and args. Close the parenthesis, open a brace and close the brace. Okay, and keep the alignment correct. Alignment of the brace is correct, which is opening and which is closing. Yep, should be in the same line. Bring it back. Okay, appropriate tabs that you use, so the code becomes readable. Somebody who sees your code should say, oh, what a wonderful code it is. Don't make it a mess. Okay, Java doesn't mind about it, but you should make it a readable code. These are all coding standards. Inside this, did that? See what's in?
Yeah, I'm able to see.
Briefly, what is your background? Like you already working somewhere or you are completed studies?
Can you come again?
You are working somewhere?
Yeah, I'm working in.
How many years of experience you have?
Pardon?
How many years of experience?
Yeah, it's 6 years of experience.
So, okay. So here inside this system S capital dot out dot print ln Inside the parenthesis, this anything you can write. Something that is it, right? Now your program is complete. Just see my screen. System S is capital, remaining all lowercase. And inside the double quotes, you can write any sentence you want. After doing this, go to your command prompt, Java C again, and the file name. Just type. Done. Just type this Java C and the file name. Just press tab, that is enough, it will automatically come.
Yeah, I just typed the Java C file name. It shows one error.
What is it saying?
Says that class names SRI are only accepted if annotation processing.
Did you type Java C or you type Java?
I typed Java C SRI only, capital only.
Java C.
Java C.
Space and the file name.
Okay.
What is it saying error again?
Says class name SRI are only accepted if annotation processing is explicitly. I can copy it, not only.
Okay, ping that message.
Have you got it?
Not yet.
Have you got it?
No.
Not yet?
Just waiting. It is still not come.
One second.
I think you have pasted the path.
One second.
Do one
Just
thing.
now I sent it.
Yeah, I saw that, but I don't see your command actually. CLS, clear the screen, CLS, and then again do the same thing. Java C, your file name with the Java, and press enter, and copy everything in your screen and send me. Copy everything. Clear the screen first by typing CLS. Now copy paste the entire screen. Done? No, where's that command? What you have typed? I can't see your Java C.
One second. One second. It's not unable to make it bigger. Problem here is I'm unable to make the command prompt bigger here.
No, right click on that top portion. Right click on that title bar. Go to properties and select the font, whichever you want, and make it bigger. In the font, you select bigger font and say OK. Then you'll get a bigger font. Now see, what I am typing is, I'll show you. See, I am typing like this. Should I have that complete file name? What you can do is just type Java C space and press tab button. Left side you see the tab button, press that.
One second.
Java C space tab button, it will show you the file name. And press enter. Done?
Java C space.
Java C space, press the tab button. On top of the caps lock there is a tab button. Press the tab button. You will see the file name. And press enter.
Yeah.
Now what is coming?
It doesn't say anything. It just executed it. That's
Perfect.
it.
That means there is no error. Now type a dir.
But
Now you will see one more.
it doesn't say.
Now you will see one more class there, one more file there. Now you will see one more file called Sri.class. Are you able to see that? Are you able to see two files now? One is .java, one is .class. Do you see that?
Yes, I'm able to.
Yeah. Now you can run this program Java only the class name without the dot class. Just type Java space and the class name with the capital starting.
Yes.
You're getting the output?
Yeah, I got the output now. Can you come again? What was the mistake which has happened from my case?
I guess because you didn't send me what you have entered there. I guess you have entered Java C and space Sri only without .java.
Yes, I did the same.
That's it. The .java is a file name. You should have entered .java also.
Oh, okay. We need to enter along with the extension.
Correct.
Okay,
Correct. While compiling and while running only the class name.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So this is what you've done. Your first program is ready. Okay. Now you will be interested, what is it args? Args is actually argument string. You can use any word either instead of args, but args is the better word. Args means argument string, which is passed into the program from the command line. It is a string array. As you see, string array, it is a string of words, different words. So the array will be starting from 0. That means you can access that array like this, plus args in the bracket 0. It is 0, not over. If I do this, I am actually accessing the string array, the first element in the string array. Okay, again compile, use up arrow, up, 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 enter. That up down arrow you can use it, no need to type again. Then down, down. I need to use this space and hello. You can see this. Now it's expecting a word after the Java and the class name, because you used it inside your program. Press enter and see now. The hello is entered the program through the parameters. The main method has parameter args, which is a string array. Is it working? Just look at my screen. Yes, Srivastan.
Yeah.
You able to get it?
Yes. Yeah, I'm able to get it. But one thing I want to ask you is, so the one which you pass inside the main, right? String of argument.
Correct. That's the argument
Okay.
coming in from the command line.
Okay. So you mean to say that whatever you can you can include it. That's what you're trying to say.
Correct, correct. I would like to, yeah, we'll be seeing an example where it will be useful. Okay. Through an example, we'll be using it, so it will become very clear to you why you need it. Okay?
Okay.
But it's a provision for injecting words into the program.
Okay, got it.
The provision is there, you can use it if you like. Fine. Now, let us see what all these are. What is public? What is class? What is this static? What is this void? What is this main? What is the string? What is the system? We would like to know. Okay. So the word which I used as Sarthak is a class. Class name. Okay. I need to define it. Behind that I would write it's a class. Class Sarthak. Okay. It is public. Means this class is accessible from outside, and when we come to packages, we'll see from where all it is accessible. Okay. Then this main is inside this class. This is a method because it is starting with a parenthesis and ending with a parenthesis here. So if you see this two parentheses opening and closing, it means this is a method. Main is required for running this program. Try it and see. Put an X here, main X. You renamed it now. and then try to compile it again. Use up arrow, compile. It will compile correctly, but it will not run. It is not running now. It is telling very clearly, please define the main method as public static void main string args. Do you see that? I changed that main to main x, and it compiled correctly, but it did not run. For running this program, you need it exactly like this: public static void main string args. So main is the name of the method. Void means it's a return type of this method. Every method has to return something, and if it doesn't return anything, you have to write void. It's a return type. Okay, and again public, because you are using it from the command line, it has to be public. You are accessing it from outside. Static is telling that this main method can be used directly without creating an object. We have not created an object of Sarthak right now. Okay, so there is no object, so we have to access this main without creating an object. That is why it is defined as static. We will see soon how to create an object. And the reason that you did not create an object is that it's impossible to create an object from the command line. You can only execute it. Okay, just keep it in mind that you need not create an object to access this main, because this is static. We'll see this in detail later. Now coming to system out println. System is a class. It's a predefined class available in JDK. System represents the operating system. Out is a field available inside system. To check it, just spoil the name of this. I'll write it as outx. Compile it. The compiler is telling there is an error. It went and searched inside this class system. Is there a variable called outx? It is not there. Cannot find the symbol. Okay, so there is no symbol called outx inside system, so the field is not available. So you remove the x. Now let us spoil this println and see. I put println x. Is it there? Let us check. No, it is not there. You see, method println x is not there in print stream. Variable out of type print stream means out is of type print stream class, and println is a method inside that. It is not there because x you added here. It is not there, it is saying. It means it went and searched in the system. It found out it's a print stream. It went to print stream and searched inside that whether there is a method there, println. The compiler takes care of everything. There is nothing left to chance. Okay, so compiler checks each and everything you have written in your code. It goes to every class, every method, and assures you everything is fine. Now it is okay. Okay, so you cannot make syntax errors. You cannot make errors like this: wrong fields, wrong methods, wrong parameters in Java. The only error you can do is logical error. Instead of plus you wrote minus. That's a logical error. Division, multiplication, or if else condition, that cannot be checked. There is a logical error. But syntax errors, class errors, method errors, field errors, everything is checked by Java. Fine? Just now you saw that, how it checked in detail. This much is clear? Srivatsan? Any doubt here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So system. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, system is a class. out is a field available in the system which is of type print stream, and print stream has a method called println. Fine. So it's working correctly.
got it.
Now let us make an object of a class. We'll create a class called car. C is equal to new car. C capital again. You remember that all classes should start with a capital letter. So I'm making an object of car. Car C is equal to new car. This means okay.
Surinder, are you?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought like you are in mute. Okay.
No. I'm just opening the PowerPoint presentation. You are able to see my screen?
Okay.
You're able to see?
Yes.
Yeah. So we're talking about the class, .class file which you just now generated, correct? So class is the template stored as .class file. This is stored in the file system. Object is created from the class. When you say car C is equal to new car, actually you are creating an object of car from the class.
Sartha. From the class Sartha we are creating.
Yeah. So from the car class, that must be a class, a file called car.class. You have to create it now, and out of that you are creating an object. This is a syntax for it. Car C is equal to new car, where the keyword new is used to create an object. Car with the parenthesis is the constructor, and C is the reference of the car type. That is why you say car C. C is the reference and it is of type car. Behind that you write the type. Okay. So if no constructor is defined, compiler provides a default one. We'll see that later. Okay. So reference in stack stores the address of the object in heap. It's like this. You can see that the picture here. The car object is created in the heap, memory part called heap, and the reference C is retained in the stack. So the address is copied here. See, the object car address is copied into the reference. That is how you are able to hold the car object with the reference C. Is this clear?
Okay. Okay.
Fine.
So wherever the car is used, we can use C is the
C,
object.
correct.
We can call the C.
Correct. You can say C. So let us see now. Okay, so now car is not there. Let us create one. The same thing which you did earlier. You said notepad car C capital dot Java. Okay. In my case, there is already car. In your case, the car will not be there. So I'll use it as car one. I'll use car one because I already have a car. So it is not there. Create one. Okay. So again same thing. Public class C capital car. Car one. Okay. C capital. Car C capital. Don't violate the rule. Save it. Where is the other notepad?
I closed it, sir.
Don't close it. Now again compile that sarthak.java. If everything is fine, no errors. Save this file. Save this file. Save it. Okay. So now what just now we did was you created a class called car, and in your main program you have created an object of that. Car C is equal to new car. Make sense? Now what I'll do,
Yeah.
again here also I'll put a method. It's called public, or wait, sorry. First what we'll do is create a field here. Private int tires. Now this car is having a property. We call it a property, or we call it a field. Tires. The name is tires of type integer. That is a int. And it is private, means not exposed to outside.
You mean to say that can be used within this class only?
Exactly. It's visible to everybody inside this car, inside the class, not from outside.
Okay.
Now to make it visible, I want to put some value in this. So give it a method called, say, public. I am going to set the tires, so it is void. I am not having a return type. Set tires. This is a convention of naming it. Int tires. Open brace, close the brace. What I'll do here is this dot tires equal to tires, in the sense that, so when I say only tires, it means the local tires, the local one. If I say this dot tires, it is a class instance variable. We call this instance variable. Okay, because C is an instance of car. This double slash means,
You mean to say C is also an object?
sorry?
You mean to say C is also called as instance and object, right?
Yeah, C is actually reference. Reference.
Yeah. You mean to say that instance is otherwise called object?
Yeah, correct. It's an object.
Okay.
Fine. So an object of car means it's actually an instance of car. The reason is that you can make as many cars as you want. You can still make car C2 is equal to new car. I have two of them now, C and C2. As many as you want. Okay, that's why it's called instance. How many instances will ask? So an instance of car is one is C and one is C2. There are two of this. C is a reference to the instance of the car, and again C2 is also a reference to the instance of the car. And anything like this written inside the class is called instance variable. Okay, or property or field. Generally it is kept private because directly you should not touch it. You should not fiddle with this tires from outside. If you want to really set it, call this method, set tires. So let us set it now. Fine. C dot set tires bracket 5. It needs an integer now, so I'm passing it. So it's calling this method, method. It is saying set tires with the number 5. It's expecting a number here. Keep it safe. Okay. Fine. So C dot set tires 5. So 5 is entering here because this is called local variable. Whatever you have inside the method, you have declared it here int tires. So this tires refers to the local variable tires. But when you want to refer to the instance variable, you say this. This means the current object, instance of the class car1. Fine. So this dot tires means I am referring to the instance variable. You can have the same name as the local variable. You distinguish it by using this keyword. So this is also a keyword. So you can collect all the keywords. I'll make a list of all the keywords. So key words public class yeah just collecting the keywords. Okay, so we have a lot of keywords here. Why you need to remember this is that you cannot use this as a variable. I can't write here any keyword. I can't write here any keyword. I can't write here also any keyword. Argus I can't use any keywords there. This C also I cannot use keywords. Okay. Even the class name also I can't use keywords. So cannot.
Then I have a doubt here.
Yeah. Tell me. Yes, tell me what is the doubt?
Okay. So in the class in the car1.java file, in the car1.java,
yeah,
in that you have mentioned the public void set tires, right?
correct.
So the set tires, okay. So like it is a, you are creating a class here or you are creating an object here?
Car1 is a
Void
class.
set tire.
No, this is a method.
Okay.
No? Anything having this bracket is a method. Like your main is also a method. Here set tire is also a method. And we already used the ready-made class println.
Okay.
This is also a method. It's already existing in the JDK. Now we are writing a method. Our own method we are writing. What is the method doing? It is setting these tires. We used it also. You just now used it. C.set tires 5.
So you mean to say that if you want to create a method, we can just put void and we can create our own method, right?
Yeah, the way the syntax what you have written just now is the way you write a method. You need to type. You need to write what is access. Is it public? Is it private? Is it not? None of them. Or what is the method returning? You write that also. No, it's not returning anything. It's just doing a job. So void. name of a method, okay, and the parameters. This is a parameter. You are passing something inside this. Okay, here also you are passing, right? Println also you are passing some parameters. Same way, our own method we are passing a number. It's called tires, but which type it is? Int. Make sense?
Okay, got it.
So this is the way you define a method. Should be having a access modifier. It should have a return type and should have a name. It need not have this parameter, or it can have one parameter or multiple parameter with a comma separated. You can have int tires, comma something else.
Okay, suppose if you don't want to put void there, that means that it will end up with error.
Of course,
because
try it and
it
see.
doesn't have return type.
Try it. Don't worry about this. Just remove this and see. Method declaration is invalid. Return type required. It's compulsory.
Got it. Okay. Even for our own method, we need a return type as void. Okay, got it.
Right now I am not returning anything, so it needs to be void. We'll use one more. How to see this now? To see this, you need one more method. Public. I want to return this tires, so return type is int. Get tires. No parameter. What it will have return now? Return tires. Okay. To see this tires, I need to provide a method for that. I am using get tires. So what is it doing? It's returning this tires. So return is a keyword. Fine. Return is a keyword. Make sense? So I need to write this return type. Here also return type, but here it's returning int. So if I am returning a type here, then I have to write this compulsory. Return something. And this should be integer because returning int. Compile and see now. Perfect, no problem. I can use it now. I can call this and check. Put a sysout here. System dot out dot print ln double quotes tires equal to plus c dot get tires. Make sense? So I am calling this method now. I can't use directly because this is private. So I have to call this public method get tires. I know int is coming back, so that int will return here. It will print this int here. Compile and see. Run it and see. Are you getting it?
Surinder, I have a doubt here.
Yeah.
So in the car.java, we have created one more method, right?
Correct.
Like apart from set tires, we have created one more method, public int get tires. Is it
Correct.
Am I right?
Yeah, get tires I mentioned there. Public int get tires, yes. But here it's int return type, so I'd write that sentence there. Return tires.
Return tire.
Yeah, tire is
Okay.
the int, right? So I had to return an int. So if I mention
Okay.
anything other than void, I have to write that sentence. And return is the last sentence in the method. Make sense?
But how you are calling the tires outside of the classes? That I
Because
couldn't
it's
able to
public.
follow.
It is public.
So you can call outside of the class,
Yeah.
even it doesn't have any connection in it.
It is having, no? I made already the object. C is the object. C is the object. Correct? Just now you saw that, right? C is the object here. I am having connection to that. C is holding the reference of the object. Okay? The C is pointing to the object of car 1. So I am having it here. This guy is existing there now. See? So C, when I say C, it is actually object of this car 1. So set tires. Then get tires. See? I made an object, correct?
Can you go to the notepad once?
Yeah, this one.
Okay. Okay, you made, okay.
C is a object, right? Reference to the instance or object of a car.
Okay. So when you are putting this keyword there, so what it will trying to show here? I couldn't able to.
Which one? This one? This keyword.
Yeah. You are mentioning. Yes, this keyword. Yeah.
This means the current object. That means the C. See, I am sitting inside the class. I am calling you Srivatsan, correct? Srivatsan has joined the class.
Okay.
I will tell. What will you say?
Yes.
Will you say Srivatsan has joined
I
the class?
joined.
I, yeah, correct. You will call yourself I.
Okay.
This means I.
Yes.
Okay, you are sitting inside the car, correct? The method is inside a car. How will it know C or C2 or C3 or whatever? There is no way of knowing what is a reference. So this means is referring to the current object. From outside it is C.
Okay. Suppose if I have one more object there, suppose I'm having C1 is there.
Correct. This means C1. In that case, the second object will have this as C1. Okay. So within the car, if you are mentioning the object, it is always this.
Okay. Suppose I'm having C1, one more object is also there.
Yeah.
I cannot use C1 there, right?
No, that is a totally different object. It has C1 and C2 or C3. They are all totally different objects.
Okay.
See, you know what is template, correct? I told you class is a template. Now you have two pens identical to each other. Actually, those pens have been made from the same mold. You know that in the factory, the same mold is used to make the manufacture the pens. The mold what you see in the factory is the template, which is a class in Java. The pen which came out of the mold is the object. When I say car 1 C is equal to new car 1, and if I say car 1 C2, when I say C2 is equal to new car, now this has nothing to do with the first one. The C2 has nothing to do with C. They are entirely new, totally different classes. Came out of the same template. Make sense?
Yeah, I understand that. But if I use that C2 is equal to set pair of 5, it will work out. I'm asking.
No, your voice is breaking. When you say C2 is
C2 again, if I say C2 dot set tire of 5 or 6, Will it work? Will it work again? I'm
Yeah,
asking.
yeah, yeah. You can copy the entire thing and paste again. I'll copy the entire thing with the C2 now. Now here it is C2. Just to differentiate, I'll make it 7 here. C2. Yeah, perfectly it works. But both are different, remember. See? That C and C2 are totally different objects.
Okay, C and C2 are totally different objects.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I got. Okay.
Make sense? But came from the same template. The class is still same. That is what we mentioned in the PowerPoint presentation. Okay, when I said class is a template stored as .class file, object is created from the class, car is equal to new car, and car is the constructor, C is the reference of car type. Okay, so template and object. So template is the class, this one, dot class, and object is here. After you say this new, only object is created. New is also keyword. Okay, so new is the keyword used to make an object from a class. Only it exists in memory, it doesn't exist in the file system. But this exists in the file system as a .class file. Whereas when I say this, it's actually in the memory. This also in the memory. So there are two objects in the memory. Once it stops running, the object will disappear. This is clear?
So can we just put up this class in this file only? This entire car data.
Yeah, there is a question by Sarthak. Srivatsan, you are hearing? Hello?
I couldn't. Yeah, I didn't hear
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I didn't hear it.
What he said
Tell me.
is, can I copy this and put it inside this? Now what will happen?
Yeah. It will work out.
No.
You mean to say the entire public stack?
Yeah,
or
yeah.
what
Yeah, I
is
put
that?
it in the same notepad. See what happened now. Class CR1, car1 is public, should be declared in a file car1.java. If it is a public class, I cannot write this. Each should be in a different Java file. So I can't do this if it is a public class. Okay, not possible. If a class is public, the Java file should be also same as the class name, car1.java, and in this sarthak.java, because that is also public. Okay? Make sense? I can also do one more thing. Instead of car, I can write bus B is equal to new bus. We can do, right? How does it make any difference? Car or bus or everything is same. In my case, there is two buses already. The bus is existing, so I write bus 1. Okay, so I'll say bus 1 is B is equal to new bus 1. Agreed? Any harm in that? Sivatsan? No harm. So I can make one more.
No.
Yeah, I'll make one more bus 1.java. Okay, so I'll make copy paste this. I'll name it as bus 1. Make sense? So bus 1 is a class. I copy pasted that. It's also having tires, of course. Every vehicle has tires. So you need a set tires and get tires. Agreed, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And I can do the same thing. B dot set tires. Bus will have 4 plus 2 6 plus 1 7. Okay. 7 tires. 4 in the back, 2 in the front, and 1 stepney. Okay. So bus tires it is. Bus tires. Car tires. Okay. So I'll do the same thing there also. Compile it. Remove this Argus. Okay, so I'm getting the output.
Just a minute. Just a minute.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you agree, right? When you can write car one like this, you can write bus also, right? Doesn't make any difference. Only the name has changed.
No.
Correct. Same procedure we did. We made one more template, bus one dot class, and we did the same thing. Created a bus object, set tires and get tires. It's perfectly working.
Okay. So one thing, Surendra.
Yeah.
So when you are defining the method get tires, okay, you didn't specify any return type there, right?
Yeah, get tires int is there, int.
No, I'm asking about the void method. I'm asking. Why you didn't specify the void there?
No, the get tires is int returning, right? I need a return type here, int. Whatever you are returning here, because this method is returning number, right? If it's returning a number, you should mention what it is. Say int. Okay. It is returning. So it's expecting a return type here. So that's why we need this this keyword also return. When there is a return type, unlike void, you have to write this return. And you should return the same type as what you have mentioned here type.
Okay. So if I'm using main method also, I can use any return type, right? Can be of void, can be of anything.
No. Here you have to write void. Because the compiler told you, right? Compiler told you.
Okay.
Please mention it as public static void main string args. You cannot change this at all in any way. Your full Java life, you have to remember this line. Don't ever think of forgetting this sentence. Public static void main string args. It's compulsory. Okay. Here it is void because set tires is not returning anything. It is just doing the job of putting these tires inside the field. But here get tires is actually returning a value. It's returning the number existing inside the bus. Okay. What happened was set tires pushed the number inside and get tires returned the number from inside. That's what we did. We set the tire 7 and got the tires which is again 7. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Now you can still write more and more and more. Jeep you can write, truck you can write, van you can write. But it's not a good idea, right? Repeating, copy pasting the entire code again and again. Not a good idea at all. It doesn't make sense. Repeating in car, repeating in Jeep. So it would have been a good idea if all these things had been written in a common class. So this bus, car, jeep, truck, all these are what?
Vehicles.
Vehicle, yes. It's a vehicle. Bus is a vehicle. There are different classes, correct? But bus, car, jeep, truck, van, all these are vehicles. So we can write a class vehicle and put all this inside that vehicle and allow this bus and car to use that. We can do that. So let us create one class again. Notepad.
Got it.
Vehicle. Okay. And put everything inside that. Okay. Now, instead of putting all this inside this, did you create vehicle? Save it. See what's in it? Created vehicle now? Mine.
Yeah, I'm in the process of doing it.
Yeah. In my case, I made vehicle 1. In your case, vehicle. Okay. So what I'll do is, after creating this vehicle, I'll remove all this from inside this. Okay. And how to connect this bus with the vehicle? Very simple. I'll simply say extends vehicle.
Can you go to that startup.java once again, to that notepad?
Yep. Remove that contents of bus. Done, eh? Same with car also, extends vehicle. Done? Done the changes?
Can you go to that public class vehicle?
Your voice is breaking.
Yeah, I got it. What you have mentioned.
Okay. So what we done is, both car 1 and bus 1, both we extended from vehicle, and put all the contents in vehicle, and the program is still working. Doesn't make any difference to the program.
Yes.
So what exactly we have done here is, we use the keyword extends.
Yes.
This is to encapsulate your inheritance. We call it inheritance.
Okay. So, okay. Surinder, I have a question here.
Yep.
So, when you are doing this, see, we called, because since we have, you did a keyword called extend, and you called all the classes one after the other. Am I right?
Not call the classes. What we have done is, the car class and the bus class inherited from vehicle. The contents, the property, the setter and getter method, we call them setter and getter methods for the property. So tires is a property, and there is a setter method, set tires, and there is a getter method, get tires. Both are placed in vehicle. And for the car and the bus, we simply wrote a keyword extends vehicle for both of them. And your program does not change at all, it is still same. Car equal to new car, bus is equal to new bus, setter, getter, everything same. So what has happened is, it's automatically copied into the child class. The child class, you can access the set and the get, because both are public. It comes to the child also. It gets inherited.
Okay, I got it. So, Surinder, what will be the difference between the earlier one and this one? So, you mean to say both are public, right?
The method you mean? Set tires and get tires, correct?
See, here you just, yes, you see, earlier you differentiated two different classes, car 1 and bus 1 separately,
correct.
And you called within the Sarthak.java.
Correct. So what has happened is, I had to copy paste in all the classes, but that was not a good idea, right? So not a good architecture. The better architecture would have been, because a tire is the common property of all the vehicles. So why should we copy paste everywhere? So it would have a good idea to place it somewhere else and allow these classes to use that. That's exactly what we done. We put in a vehicle class and we allowed the car and bus to use it by giving the keyword extends.
Got it. Okay.
So now you can write Jeep also, van also, simply by using public class Jeep extends vehicle, public class van extends vehicle, public class truck extends vehicle. No need to write everything, redefine everything inside the child classes. Simply write extends. You can put more in the vehicle now. You can write private int cost, private string float cost, private string type. All this you can write in your vehicle and ensure that all these guys get it by extends only. Correct. Anything you add in vehicle, everybody will get it automatically. Okay. For example, if I say private float cost, give setter method, void set cost, and this type will be float. Again, setter method, getter method. You can keep on adding as many as you want. Every vehicle has a cost, so I am saying set cost and get cost. And now car and bus, both of them will get the cost. You can say set cost get cost. Say 50 lakhs. Okay, it's a float, so I have to mention. Okay, set cost and get cost. Bus cost is float. Okay, it's a float. See, cost also has come. So what I did, I put one more field, float type. So set cost float, return float, return the cost, and so on. You can put type also, string type. Type can be Volvo, Tata, etc. Now you're getting an idea how exactly we are making it object oriented, using the object oriented features. Inheritance is one of the features, and what you saw in private tires, it is encapsulated. We are not allowing anybody to access tires directly from outside. We provide setter getter method for it. Okay, that is encapsulation. We are worried about the data abstraction, the data of the object, not worried about the how it does this internally.
Can you maximize this vehicle one.java one? So additionally, you have added private float cost.
Correct.
And,
again, setter getter. Set cost, get cost.
okay.
Return type is float, because this is float. Setting also is float. And when you're setting, you should write F here, or give even if you give 0.0 also, F you have to mention. This decimal float is having decimals.
Okay. So if you are adding F to that,
Oh yeah, this becomes a float. F others is int. If you don't write F, it is int.
okay, okay. So it will show us 5 lakhs dot 00.
Correct.
Correct.
Yes. Output is coming. 0.0 is coming.
Okay. Got it.
Making sense? Okay. So can we do like this? Can we write this? Any objection to this? We write vehicle V is equal to new vehicle. Is there any objection to this? No, right? It's perfectly legal.
No.
Just like a car, you can write vehicle also, we can make an object. You can also say v dot set tires, v dot get tires. Perfect? It is valid, no problem. The problem will come now. When I go onto the road, I can see all these vehicles, right? Car, bus, truck, bike, van, jeep. Can I see a vehicle object?
No.
No. But now there's a violation of use of this object. We are not supposed to make object of vehicle, but they can make it. See? Who's there to object? So to prevent making of object of this class, you write a keyword here, abstract. Okay, abstract is the keyword which makes this class abstract, means you cannot instantiate this class. You cannot create instance of this class. Now this will throw compile error.
You mean to say that we cannot create object for this class,
Correct.
right?
See the compile error. Vehicle is abstract, cannot be instantiated. Reason is not Java, reason is requirement. There is no requirement of creating an object of vehicle because vehicle object does not exist. It is really abstract. Okay. So again abstract is a keyword. So this architecture is perfect now. You cannot make object of vehicle. Not allowed. Okay. So shall we close for today? Hello?
Yeah, a small doubt here.
Yeah.
So I'm getting an error when I'm doing the engineering inheritance. I'm getting an error says that public class or access vehicle says that cannot find symbol.
Just copy paste that here.